Hello! Welcome. It's Friday. I'm Mike. That's
Hi.
Audrey. It's time for the Mike and Audrey show.
You got me.
I did. There's no cats out there.
No.
Not yet.
There's a scraggly dog.
No, I believe you.
She's
invisible. She'd blow the thing. No way to tell.
Sorry, Scrags. Can't be seen.
No, impossible. Invisible. Welcome,
Yeah.
everybody. Say hello to those folks who got here real early. We got Becky and Russell and Blythe and Ruth coming in early here. Chatting up a storm. Olive Octopus, Carol Brosman, Gregum, Futter Duds, W. Zukan, Tom Morley. You believe it, Burr? Is it snowing again for you, Ruth?
Wow.
That's too late. David Watson, Martin, Fergal, Lucas Bell, Extra Large, Surge, Traditional Larry, Mike H, Elaine, Serendipity, whoa, bunch of pop-ups, Dylan, and that's everybody. Oh, and Elaine, I missed an Elaine. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome in, all y'all. And, of course, the Stream Elements bot. Welcome to our robots.
Boop, boop.
Welcome. Boop. Whew. We made it. We made it back in time and everything. What do you think about that?
It's been a busy week.
Has been a busy week. Yeah.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah? What were you busy with this week?
Well, work, but
Uh-huh.
also there were lots of furniture things have happened in our house.
So many furniture
including
things.
today.
Including just now.
Yeah, and my family's here. So I got my parents. They're not here right this second. This might be, since my parents are here, they're not going to see me on my birthday. So this is sort of my birthday / Easter sort of get together. And this might be silly, but I know it's not 6 o'clock. It's barely 5. But I still get an Easter basket. Like, it's not really an Easter basket. Like, she used to still give me a basket and give me a different basket. I'm like, I had too many baskets. But now it's just like a grocery bag full of candy, etc. So,
which is, frankly, better than a basket.
well, yeah. So,
in terms of capacity.
what have I included? The Sour Patch Kids eggs that are grape flavored, which the Sour Patch Kids fruits that they discontinued for some reason were the
They really
best.
discontinued, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's... Oh, it's a stripes.
It's
a tail.
It is a stripy tail.
Yep.
Had grape, and this is that flavor. And Mike, that's the face that Mike gave.
That was more sour than I thought it was going to be. It's more sour than these Sour Patch Children are, I think.
I don't think that's true.
Maybe it's just the first sweet thing I've had today, and I wasn't really ready for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Monday morning we had no snow on the ground. You had 5.5. That's kind of what feels like a lot. I don't know. Another storm expected. Yikes. Yeah, it's a nice 77 here. It's 79 in my office because it's 72 in the hall. I had this room closed up and the windows. It's getting time to block the window again.
It's time to block the window.
Every time. I just about put tinfoil on it. Really just.
You mean aluminum?
Nope. Gonna get some tin and pound it into a foil. Yep. It's 3 animals.
Three animals here.
Yeah, look at that. We're very
Someone's
popular.
finally eating some of her breakfast down here.
Yeah, she's finishing her kibs.
Yep.
So,
anyway, last Sunday we had our Universal Yums. We were late for it. We had to change the time out of, nowhere because we were at IKEA in Charlotte. And so we got a new bedroom set. So
a new bed.
A bed and drawers underneath the bed and some other things as you do at IKEA. So Mike's been building a storm this week for sure.
Yeah, I had to wait until Tuesday to build it because I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
And so I was building it. I was building it on my own, and that was maybe not the best idea. But with our schedules, it would have been really hard to get both of us here at the same time until today. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna do it. So Audrey, I got up early on Tuesday. When Audrey did, and she helped me get the mattress off the bed, that mattress is so heavy. I don't know how the heck I got that in the house by myself when I got it. That was a trick. But got that off of there, and I took the bed apart and put the old one in the garage, and took the new one out. I started doing all the things.
Yep.
I actually like building IKEA stuff. It's fun. I don't really have a problem with it. It's just there were some parts of it that were that would have been handy to have 2 people. Just kind of it would have been. Just because the bed's kind of wide. I actually like building the IKEA stuff. That's fine. I don't have any problem with it. I've built all the IKEA stuff in our house. Yeah, it was good. The bed is now lower, which is nice, so Scraggles can jump up there with no problem.
Yeah, now Scraggles. My parents are home.
Oh, good. So that's nice. And we've got, then yesterday I built some drawers to go under. Yeah, it's big Lego, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. No, there aren't any fires anywhere near us. Everybody's talking about these fires. I've heard nothing about these fires from anybody in North Carolina.
No.
Audrey's parents came in like, we're surprised we didn't see any fire on the way here. And I'm like, where are these fires you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna Google North Carolina fires because I haven't. It rained like all last week, so we got inches and inches of rain. NC wildfires live
west.
updates. Yeah, somewhere out west, I guess, like
Asheville?
way west.
Ooh, poor.
Like they need more. Thousands of acres in Asheville, apparently somewhere. Yeah, no, that's hours and hours from us.
Yeah.
We're nowhere close to any of that.
My parents have not found a house, so they are going to be they've been having a storage thing here in town, so they've been bringing things over, and they will live with us until they find a house. So, but we don't know exactly when that's going to be. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, I don't even know where any of these places are. Oh, there's Asheville. So it looks like they're all like south mostly of Asheville somewhere.
All in the mountains.
Yeah, that's out in the mountains. That's hours from us.
We're in the Piedmont. We're in between the Piedmont and the Triangle.
The Triad and the Triangle.
Triad. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is the whole thing is like the Piedmont.
Well.
The whole center.
I guess.
Yeah.
But a lot of Lego and a lot of flat pack. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like it fine. So so we put the bed together and the drawers and all that, and that's done. I got an extra thing for my shelves up here to deal with some of this ink action.
Yeah.
Still kind of on the lookout for like big storage furniture stuff for ink. I've got more ink than I have this like little cabinet I got from my grandmother back in the day, but it is it is too small for my current amount of ink. So I got to find some other thing to deal with that. But we didn't find anything out at the IKEA, so that's fine. That's fine. I think a slow strange just is less stressful. Yeah, and they don't have to move, so it's not like it's not like they have a time limit, So it's fine. Audrey and I are like, well, what if we just like find a big house and just like move them and like just have the same live in the same place? So we found some cool places, but they all have little bits of land. So like if we're gonna move, I want more land. So I did get one of the Best Craft Organizer storage units. I've had one of those for a few months. I've got some pins in it. Have not finished organizing all my pins in it yet. But yep, it's really good. I think it's great actually.
What have we done today?
And then today, I don't know. Well, not today, but we've been kind of thinking for a little while that we wanted to get a new dinette set.
Yeah, for months we've been thinking this.
Maybe years.
Yeah,
our table and chairs are one that I got in when I was in college, and they were used then.
Yeah. So,
they're good. It's like an old Ethan Allen. Yeah, it's an old Ethan Allen set. But they're small and I don't know, they're fine, but
it's fine, yeah.
Yeah, we've been kind of slowly on the lookout for some. And we were thinking like, maybe we'll find one in IKEA or whatever. But we did not. Hello, small dog. Grab that Oscar-y dog on your left side.
Here, Oscar.
And so, Audrey's thinking, well, I'll keep my eye on the Facebook Marketplace and such like that. And then she found a table and chairs today. Really, you're gonna put them on my desk? This seems like a okay.
You have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Little dog.
You're not really gonna see much dog there. There's a little dog there.
Little dog.
A dog haunch.
Little haunch dog.
She found a table and chairs that looked pretty cool. They're old timey,
Yeah.
real old, but also extremely sturdy.
But I sort of like that about it, and that sort of drew me to it. Is that it is old timey, but yeah, it still snaps together. Like it has a huge leaf in the middle and everything that you can take out.
Yeah, the leaf I think is over a foot.
Yeah.
It's quite big. The leaf itself, like this thing is it's got to be like oak or something.
Yeah,
I don't even know what
it's definitely hardwood.
It's extremely heavy.
Yeah. And it came with 6 chairs that we're trying to decide what we're going to do with it, but...
Yeah, I don't love the chairs so much, but whatever. But this table is really good.
Yeah.
The leaf in there itself has got to weigh 40 pounds. It is very heavy, so...
Yeah.
And it came with 6 chairs. The chairs are they're fine. They're kind of like rattan in the back, and the seats are a little bit grungy, but we'll clean them up and see how they look, and then if we don't like them, we'll refinish them or just get rid of them and get different chairs. But it's the table itself is well worth what we paid.
We paid $140 for it, and that table is worth, with the wood itself, is worth way more than that. So
yeah, it's pretty great. So, I mean, like, the wood on the top there is
Yeah.
this thick. It's
Yeah.
it's beefy. Definitely takes 2 people to move.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll just tip it on my own. Not really. No, I probably won't, though.
Yeah.
So it means absolute business. So that's pretty cool. The table's, like, in pretty good shape.
Yep.
I mean, it could use a refinishing maybe, but,
Maybe,
like, it doesn't necessarily need to. I might just wipe the cobwebs off and call it good, but... Anyway, so that's pretty cool. It seems like a really good buy.
Check your marketplace because you never know. I mean, I looked for a long time just passively, just, seeing what's out there. And some things are not a good deal, and some things are just...
Yeah, not everything's a great deal, but sometimes you find good stuff.
You just don't know what you're going to get.
Like we got good end tables and a dining coffee table that way too recently.
We
so
did.
Well, I don't know, this last year.
Yep.
You'll tip it on your own, and so it falls on top of you. Well, maybe. Like just tipping it is not super easy. Like I can move it, but carrying it, I don't think I could carry it by myself. It's not a one-person carrying table. Not if you want to have a spine, unless you're like way bigger than me.
Don't tell my mom. She's in the other room. I'm going to ask her if she can potentially reupholster the chair seats.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, because that would be nice. I mean, again, it's fine. And, yeah, we have a little cleaner thing that we're going to use on it. And that will be fine until we decide what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think it'll be cool. So, yeah, so we've got a lot of furniture. Which means we've got, like, the old furniture still that we need to get rid of. So,
yeah. That's the next thing is going to be going on Marketplace and selling what we have.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've been up to that this week. Not a huge amount of pen stuff this week. I did order a lot of ink last night.
Yeah, you did.
Like 3 a.m. or something.
I'm surprised you ordered it. You're cheap about shipping and stuff, and you're like,
I am. People kept talking about it, and I was like, well, if I get enough ink, it'll be worth the shipping. So this ink is from Australia, and so, of course, the shipping is like 20-something bucks.
Well, so the brand is indie person just makes it in China.
Yeah.
So, and then the only place you can find it that's not like AliExpress or Taobao is that place in Australia.
So and So is what it's called.
These have a choking hazard as well for children under 4.
Yeah. So this is the place that I grabbed it from, which was suggested to me on during one of the Twitch live streams this week. And I was like, yeah, that seems pretty good. Middle of the night shopping is dangerous. Well, you know. Yeah. But they've got a lot of customs and stuff at this place. So if you're in Australia, we have a couple of Aussies around. So
right.
They have some custom Dominant Industries and some very nice glass pens and stuff. I was gonna get glass pens from Australia. That seems like it's too dangerous.
They are much closer to Japan and Korea and stuff. So.
It's true, but further from us, so I didn't want to do that. But they have all kinds of neat stuff, and this brand is called.
Do we have custom or bespoke pens?
I mean,
you personally?
Like I don't make them. I do have some.
Yeah, we do have some.
I've had some that were made for me. Yeah, we definitely got some of that stuff.
Multiple sitting in front of us here.
That's true, actually. Yeah, there's.
You have lots sitting in front of you.
These.
Just showing design. Another shown.
Yeah. So these are all individual like small makers. There's some more. There's another one. Yeah, look. I guess I've got a lot of them. Yeah, a bunch. It turns out. Yeah. Not made like specifically for me in most cases.
And
but,
you have had
I have
people
had,
do it. And
for sure.
That's something in the future you are
I'll have more.
in talks. It's going to happen, but it's
I'll have
in
more.
time.
Yeah.
Other things are going to happen. Things are happening. If you've been here for months, we spoiled something and then nothing happened with it for months, something might happen soon. Audrey is making it happen.
I maintain that I was a big part of that.
Well,
but this is a brand called Kitty Ink Pot, which is really fun, and they have all these cool inks with very cool names. Lots of them are color shifting. There's lots of like really interesting multi-chrome action. I mean, look at that thing.
I have a question. So, are the 5 mil? Do they have a picture of those?
No.
So I'm guessing it's like these, right? I
know.
think that they're likely like these because I think
there's no way to tell because
because
there's not a picture, so I don't know why we would even guess.
Well, just
it could look
based
like
on-
anything. I don't know. Also, none of them seem to have 5 mils in stock.
Yeah.
There just aren't any. Few of them, very few of them, even have bottles.
Yeah, that looked like people really wanted it.
I grabbed one that had a bottle because I was
Glenn,
like,
if you're watching from Australia, definitely get you some. Get you
but
some.
this is it in writing, and I thought that looked really interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It might be too light, but definitely looks like
know.
when you put down enough of it, it looks really good.
Well, you know what certain nibs to put it in, and that's
Sure.
the thing. With these multi-chromes, knowing pens and papers, nibs, yeah, you'd be good to go.
Sleeping on the maple leaf pillow. How fun is that?
You can buy empty bottles.
Yeah,
Huh,
you can get a few
interesting.
bottles. Yeah. Places that have samples often sell the bottles too.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. So I got like, I don't know if I got all of them that had one available, but I might have.
Yeah. I mean, if you're there's samples and you're paying a bunch anyway, and it's not enough that's going to bump up the shipping that much more because it's so small.
Yeah, and so I went looking for other stuff.
I was just gonna say, if you're gonna get that, do they have any other like washi or anything?
I didn't look at all of them because it was too late at night. But like, I should have looked at these. These look really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Hosea.
That is another brand. I found a place on AliExpress that sells that like a lot of this stuff. So and it's free shipping, but it's also AliExpress. So you'll probably get it, but who knows how long it's gonna take.
Yeah,
so,
I don't order from them. I don't really trust them. But I did get some stuff. They had the journalized inks, and there's like one place in the U.S. that has them at all.
Yeah.
So I got some of the journalized, and they also have Pin BBS. So I grabbed one of the Pin BBSs that looked cool.
Yeah.
I think it's this one that I ended up getting.
That might be in the cart from AliExpress that I was looking at.
That's why I sent you the list, so we don't double.
I know. I haven't done anything with it, but.
But yeah, so I got some of those. I got some of the journalized ones.
Do they have any Ink Institute at this one?
I don't know. That I can get closer to home.
Oh, really? Who has those now?
I don't know. There's some places in the U.S. that have them.
Oh, I didn't.
I mean, I know for sure Yoseka has them.
Oh.
And like Gourmet Pens has them, and she comes to the U.S. fairly often.
That's why I mean, it's in Canada, so you either have to wait or.
Yeah, well, she comes to a lot of shows nowadays.
That's true. That is true.
But yes, they got like all kinds of good stuff at this store.
Yeah.
And then I got an email from Endless Pens today, and they have journalized inks there. So I grabbed samples of most of those, but or at least like 3 or 4 that I didn't have. So anyway, got some fun stuff there. Greg's got some Birmingham en route. I know they've been putting out. I've seen a lot of emails from them for sure.
Same.
FedEx has a package of pens on the way. Oh, it's in Memphis? Well, look, it's enjoying the sights and sounds of Memphis. You know, that's...
I think all of us that get FedEx things know that that Memphis hub wishing for their package to come from that Memphis hub.
There's some at Van Ness. Yeah, so Van Ness is the other place that has journalized. That's where I've gotten all my journalized currently.
Yeah.
And I like all the ones that I've tried. I've only tried like 3 of them. But I went ahead and got samples of most of those just because, why not?
I would have gotten you more from Van Ness at the Dallas show because they brought more because it's closer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fly to show.
Then you got to fly,
Yeah.
London Pin Company. Yeah, London Pin Company's having a sale until the 31st. I thought he had said he wasn't shipping to the U.S. anymore.
That's right. Or he wasn't coming to shows. I thought he just said he wasn't coming to shows.
I thought he was just not doing business with us, but I don't really know. I haven't paid attention.
Don't penalize us.
Look, I get it.
I mean...
It's whatever. Venice at Ink Institute too. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't think I'd seen it there, but I believe it. Jet Pen says journalized, but it's more expensive. Yeah, it's really expensive there. I mean, that ink is pretty expensive already. It's like $20 for the small bottles. It's really good, but and it's like very intense. I want to say they were like very expensive here.
There's some things on Jet Pens that you're looking at. They have the Cat Campus whatchamacallit.
Oh, it's in my cart already.
Yeah.
They're 33 at Jet Pen. 36. That's too much. I'm not doing 33 or 6.
Yeah, for 30 mil.
Yeah, that's too many. That's too many dollars. I'm not gonna do it.
That's like Bungu box pricing right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's 20 more mil. It's twice as much ink. I've got this one in a pen right now, and I'm really liking it. So, but yeah, I've got a few of those. Is that the one I got
for you?
Yes.
The other one? Okay.
Yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff that I've got in my cart here. There's these.
Yeah.
These are Kukyo Campus soft ring notebooks.
Did you get the one like stripes?
I haven't gotten any of them yet. I just put one in my cart so I wouldn't forget about it. I didn't see any like stripes. Well, that's not like stripes. That's a
That's a tabby
That's
cat.
far more brown than Stripes. He's very tan. I don't think they don't have any that's exactly like any of our cats.
That's true.
But I grabbed what did I have? The white one, because like white with dark ears, kind of nose-ish.
Ragdoll. Yeah.
It says ragdoll, but what are you gonna do? But then it has these page markers that are little ear stickers, so that when you have them in there, it looks like a cat, which is fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
How many sheets is that? 80? So 40 probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah. So smallish notebooks, but I really like the soft rings. So I'm like, all right. I mean, $12.25 is pretty expensive for those, but I give it a shot because it's fine.
It's a kitschy sort of cute thing.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I mean, usually they're half the price.
Yeah. It's limited edition. So.
Sure.
Well, those page markers are probably several dollars. It's probably
like a dog.
A poodle. Yeah.
Oh,
toy poodle dog. Yeah.
Look at that. So yeah, there's those. I don't know. I put a lot of stuff in my cart. They made a sling from Donut.
Oh, the donut.
And it says donut on it, which I was like, that's kind of fun.
There's not a donut on it though.
I know. It's too bad.
Unless, what's that top middle thing? Is that like that looks like a filled donut just splurting out. You know what I mean? Like a round donut that you fill and then
or maybe like a knot, or like there's a lot of things that are shaped that way that aren't a filled donut that's splurting out.
What?
That's kind of gross.
It seems
just gross.
Me? Oh.
I thought you meant just this part.
No.
And so it's the whole thing. It's just like this. You took it like it's like maple cream. You smashed it. And it's
yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it
That's
now.
what I'm picturing.
I get it now.
And some Hershey's Kisses sitting there too.
And some.
I don't
know.
A large oven, like a tall oven mitt. I don't know.
Well, that looked fun. A little sling bag situation. You got all kinds of cool stuff there. So I threw one of those in there, and they've got some. Sakura has this thing, which is like a twist top metal bobby pin. Yeah, I don't think I've seen those before. I figured I'd check that out. It comes in a bunch of different colors. Of course, I went for orange, but.
Is the whole thing metal?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I was about to say for the price, you would think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen those before.
Yeah.
Brass body with smooth acrylic exterior.
Yeah. Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I figured I'd check that out. We've got the Jetstream Prime. This is a multi-pen. One of those rotational multi-pens.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, I don't see the little...
Nubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you face the side up that you want and then twist it or click it or whatever, and it'll be that side.
Dustin, you can get a quack quack.
So Stationery's a little better for lefties. Yeah, I think so too. They're also a little better for people who put stuff in backpacks.
That too.
Because if you're not familiar with what a soft ring is, I've got one right here.
You have lots of them.
I've only got 2 or 3. I don't have that many soft rings. Yeah, they're newish on the market here, but
I got you a couple from Journal Say too.
Yeah.
But that not different brand.
Probably. But yeah, they're a little soft silicone rings. So you put them in your backpack and they get mushed. They aren't mushed over permanently like metal rings would be. But also if you have to reach across them, they're soft and squishy. So pretty nice.
And they don't have that end that snags up and just hooks into your finger. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Yeah.
This is one from Kukyo, which is the Sufa.
Sufa.
And these are this is a planner sort of thing actually. It's got the months in there. I kind of started using this for cat stuff. So I've got like I don't know, I started writing about the cats in there, and I got put in a little picture. I gotta take some pictures of the other ones, but I caught him one time.
Yeah.
So
big news.
I drew stripes.
Nailed it.
I think it's perfect. Look, you got your art.
Yeah. We all have our art.
There's this one that's kind of me with 3 cats.
The sloth, yeah.
If only I could get 3 cats to sit on me, that'd be great.
Stormy, Pusheen, and what's the other one's name?
I don't know.
Stormy.
So,
somebody will tell me.
Those are soft rings and Sufa. I think those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. So I got a lot of stuff in my cart. Not everything that goes in my cart gets bought, but I think it's pretty neat.
It's in your My Carta.
I also got these.
The Kirby ones, huh?
These seem neat because they're like page flags, but you sort of rip off the bottom.
It's perforated, yeah.
And you can point that at what you want it to point. Oh. You can point this at what you want it to point at, and then you put this up here as a page tag, so you can find the page.
So it's sticky in 2 spots?
I guess so.
Oh, I was gonna say it's sticky at 1 spot, and they would just. I don't know. Okay, that'd be good if it's 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's at least sticky it's at least sticky
Yep.
here and here.
Yep.
Well, this looks like it looks like you might have to cut it instead of just.
The picture.
It does say cut here, but like whatever. I got scissors.
But
so.
It looks like the stuff that would be in the back wouldn't be there. It looks perforated.
Yeah, they might just be dots because this doesn't look like it's actually perforated.
It sort of does. I see it. Look right in. Oh.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was gonna make it bigger.
I thought it would too.
Trying to see if.
See, that's just perforated.
It might be.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
perforated.
It might be.
You can see it definitely on the last one.
No, I think they just cut it across the dots. That looks too shiny. That looks too clean. What? Why is it getting smaller as I zoom in? Oh, weird.
I don't know what it's doing.
Something going very wrong there, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see because I'll get some eventually. But doing a little jet pens shopping. I may have a jet pens. I definitely will have a jet pens unboxing coming up this weekend with a bunch of fun stuff. So all rings should be soft rings. Facts.
You'd have another pen coming this week at some point too.
I do have a very cool pen coming.
Yeah.
Monday it's supposed to show.
It's a Monday.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. When I pre-ordered, I've got one of the Shape of Heart Platinums coming to me. I pre-ordered that a little while ago, so that's coming.
Fancy.
So, fun stuff. Fun stuff. She's trying to immigrate? I don't think so.
Who's a immigration attorney looking for a pro bono case?
What's this? Oh.
Stinks of petals.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know if this is the time.
I
wouldn't. I would have switched places with you. How about that? I would have switched.
I mean,
so, yeah.
I'm not sure how immigration is right now. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Gotta get some mullet ink. That was the next thing on the list.
Oh yeah.
Robert Oster and Atlas have
and it's brown too. Looks like his mullet.
Yup. They did an ink to match Hollywood's hair. It's Hollywood's mullet. Although I think strictly speaking that's not a mullet.
No. We watch K-pop. We know what mullets are. Like
I'm from
mullet.
the country. That's just slightly long in the back.
That's just slight long. That's not a mullet.
I don't know if it really counts as a mullet. If I'm being generous, maybe.
Generous.
But yeah, it's kind of a limited run right now. I don't know how much they have. I mean, I know his minimum order is pretty large, but yeah, it looks cool. It's a neat ink. I like a shimmery, shady brown.
You do?
That looks cool.
You do?
I'm into it. I'm glad they have two of these with like different angles because this looks way more red here.
It does.
And this has got more of the shimmer.
Yeah.
So I'll probably grab a bottle of that. I think it looks neat.
Yeah.
So yep, that's available. $26, which is what their shake and shimmy usually costs.
Sarge says it's mullet. Huh?
You think so, huh? I don't know. Maybe it's not hockey hair.
And we heard there's definitely not a mullet. Look, Dustin is our in-house stylist. If the stylist is saying that's not a mullet, that's not a mullet then.
He is a hairman. Yep. Yeah. I mean, that would have gone with this pen.
It would, yeah.
Pretty well, I think,
would,
actually.
yeah.
I did fill this pen with ink, though. So it's too late now. It's actually this color, which is an interesting color. It's kind of light brown. It's kind of shady. It's got a little bit of pink in there.
Which
it's
one
the
is that?
Gemini's Duality from Tono
one.
and Limbs.
Yep. How's it going so far with it, the Tono and Limbs?
Real nice. I mean, I only inked up like
very
last night or the night before or something. But it's really nice looking ink. Let's see if I've got a card for it here somewhere.
Yeah, we looked at it last week, I believe.
Well, somebody might not have been here,
Nope,
so I figured I'd
true.
show it if that's okay.
Of course.
Yeah, it looks like that. Actually, less pink on here.
I was just going to say, it looks a little different there than in the writing, but now, I don't know. Now it looks a little different.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But, it's a cool looking ink. I like it, and it feels nice. I've never really used Tono and Limbs inks before, so it's kind of the first one, I think, that I've actually used. Butts! So that's gone forever.
Hope you didn't want to look at any of those. They're all over.
No, they're not all over. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Those were loose. No, don't do that. Don't straighten that. No, don't straighten it. You straightened it more. She straightened it more, people. Yeah, I'll take that. There's a system, believe it or not.
That was not. There's nothing there that was.
Okay. Sorry, this is a favorite set, and so they were in two different. That's why I was like, no. Let's see. These are. That I got. These were. All right, it wasn't too bad. It hardly came out of order. It's fine. Didn't even break.
It did not break. No.
Good. Woo! Does he cut here in Phoenix? He does. Well, actually, I don't know if he's in Phoenix. I actually don't know where you are.
Scottsdale. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Arizona really. So, yeah, I don't know. That's what we got. The end. Oh, it's Audrey's art time.
I've been arting a lot this week. If you don't want to watch my art journey, I totally understand. But just give me a couple minutes. I do have a question, and I'm going to quiz you all and see what you think. So, not every art you do is going to be a winner. And I had a few of those this week. But at lunchtime, I've sort of made a travel kit for myself. So, at lunchtime, I've been painting at lunch. So, it's been really, really fun. So, one thing I tried to do was, it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. So, then I just kept adding paint. So, I just sort of did a little square design that, I just Mike brought up a good point. Just make 3 more of these in different colors and then just, make it a statement piece with a 4-part. So,
Yep.
What's in the box? It is
So many arts.
just full of art. Some mediocre, sometimes okay, and bad art.
Dustin, if you have like a web link or something you want to throw in there to tell people about where your salon is, go ahead. Feel free.
Yeah. Another one that I didn't love. This is my first time. Last week we talked about the masking fluid, and we smelled it. It did not smell good, but I used it, and it did not go that well with the brush I was using or something, because basically it was hard to get the right consistency I wanted with the brush, because you have to use dish soap in the bristles to try and make it so the latex doesn't get in there and can easily take it off. But I tried to do this like clover thing, and it's just really bad. It's I did say small this is bad. He knew it was bad to begin with. So that, again, it wasn't great. I haven't tried it again, but I think it would be good to... I'm glad I know about masking fluid and what other reasons and other ways I can use it, but I was not super happy with what happened there. Fireflies? Yes, I could see that. They're supposed to be clover, but it didn't go that great. Up next, this is some fern leaves. I needed to... I want to redo this one. It was very simple. I liked having the different shades of green and working on the colors with the greens. But I wanted to sort of have a little bit more movement in terms of the stems. And fronds? What are they?
Probably.
Is that right?
Yeah. I would say fern leaves, fern fronds. I don't know, man. Something like that.
So that one, I also did this one. It's boat. I think we can tell
boat.
It's boat.
It's boat.
It just art is a journey, and the thing that I can tell you is what I didn't do correctly or what I should have done and things like that.
Every time she shows me something, like, oh, that's really nice. I like it. She's like, here are the 15 ways in which I hate it. And I'm like, I said it was nice. She's like, here are 14 more ways I hate it. I'm like, you need to stop. I said I liked it. The end.
Yeah. For this one, I don't remember. I don't know. This one, the blue and the palette I was using, the color of the water and the sky should not be like the same.
I think that's fine. I think I like the reflection of the boat more than I like the boat itself. I think the reflection is like really effective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The boat is kind of like, it's obviously a boat, but like it's I don't know, it seems like it's a simpler thing to do than make the cool reflection. I think that's like the harder and more impressive part there.
So I made some sweet peas for my mom because she calls me Sweet Pea. And the one that I ended up liking the most, I gave to her. So I don't have that. It's in a frame. But these are two different versions. This is a normal cold press, and this is a hot press. So you can sort of see the smoothness and how things sort of granulate out are a bit different. And I, obviously did some different things. But yeah, the way things flow are just different in how they are. So a couple more that I did. I did a couple sceneries. I was trying to do more of the sky with the rain coming down, etc.
Because it rained all last week, so.
Yeah. So I did this one.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
You don't have to reach as hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't mind this one. I don't love this area, but Mike liked that. Mike got it. Like he was just.
Yeah. It reminds me of summers going out to Cape Cod with family, and like when the tide goes out there, you get like this salt marsh area that you go quahogging in, and there's like, oh yeah, no, it definitely looks like salt marshes and like sort of a rainy sky over the Cape sort of situation. So I really like it. She's like, I don't like this and this. I'm like, no, that's the best part. It's like it makes me remember this thing that I did in my childhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I didn't have anything like that to sort of draw inspiration, but I'm glad that you could see that in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean to. I'm not seriously offended. Like it doesn't bother me making these errors. I enjoy telling other people, so they I like to tell you all because by me telling you, maybe you won't make the same mistakes. You know what I mean? That's part of it. Because I know a lot of you out there are.
It just sounds to me like you're running yourself down. I'm like, I really like this part and this part. You're like, I hate these other 4 things. I'm like, maybe enjoy the parts that are good. You know? Yeah. Could be Scotland. Yeah, apparently you said the person that you were...
UK.
It's from the UK, so it could be.
Yep, that's... And this one, I think... So this one I like more in certain ways, but this is what I dislike. Sorry, Carol, it's fine, but this is what right here, this is what happens when I put a wash of water down, and I started adding the paint on here to the clean water, and then instead of leaving it or just working with it more, I added another wash with more paint, and the wash of paint was too heavy with water, and you get these blooms. So you get the cauliflower blooms, and just because I just added too much water with it.
Cauliflower blooms, it's over.
Yeah.
You don't want your cauliflower to bloom. Mm-hmm. So I don't grow cauliflower. It's too much of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but I am happy with the birds. I think that was fun adding a little wash to it and the little, the foamy things they're supposed to be. I mean,
so that's what a stormy sky looks like. And I'm like, yeah, that's what a stormy sky looks like. It's exactly what I said. Carol, we're saying the same stuff.
I mean, yeah. The next one that I did, this is more about learning color theory and color mixing than being super fun. Mike didn't know exactly what this was at first, but I understand why. What did you say?
I had several good guesses. Let's see if anybody can. See
yeah,
if
what do
guess
you think these are? If you had to guess, again, I'm not offended. This is supposed to be a pop art sort of aesthetic to it. Patience is a virtue. We got they are strawberries. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
3 people in a row, strawberries.
Yeah, they are strawberries.
Wow, 4 strawberries. More strawberries. Everybody's obviously strawberries.
Yep, they're
Warhol
Indie
strawberries.
Warhol strawberry. Yep, that's what it's supposed to be.
I'm the only person that didn't know they were strawberries.
So I forget what you said that they were, and I understood. It wasn't like I was offended. I was like, oh, I could totally see that.
So I was like, well, it could be several things. So first, I thought maybe it was like a flower bud that hasn't quite opened yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Like from our bleeding hearts outside, they come up like that, and they have these parts. Or like a pepper, like a sort of different colors of pepper, maybe, because they also kind of grow like that off of stalk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't see strawberries immediately. But yeah, look at all those strawberries. Mangoes, maybe? No, strawberries. Nailed it in one. Everybody did, except for me.
Oh, look, again, the one that's coming up here soon, it is funny, and it didn't
If
go
anybody gets the
well,
next one in one, I'm just going to quit.
I'll be shocked. Like, I don't think I've asked 3 people, and nobody's gotten it right, and I understand completely.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is my favorite, but for like you could have predicted that the blue and orange one would be my favorite.
Yeah. I did these. I'm not 100% happy with them, but I just was playing around. Even more so than trying to like follow any tutorial, I was just sort of just playing.
I really like this this bloom up there. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Don't
mind the cat here. Sorry.
I like the wonky shape. I think the colors are really cool. I think it looks neat. Strawberry blindness. That's what I've got.
Oh, yeah.
Poppies. Yeah, poppies don't really lean over that way. Oh, well, that could be a poppy.
Yeah. And this is my favorite that I did this week. So I can say it. I enjoy. I think I did okay on this one. I'm really happy with this one.
It's really good.
Yeah. So there's some cherry blossoms, very appropriate for the season, of course.
Right.
And the person that I follow her tutorials had a very perfect technique for doing these. It's basically you make 5 really, basically have like butter or cream consistency with the watercolor, so really dense paint. And you put 5 dots or how many petals you want. And then you clean your brush, and then you take a damp or fairly wet brush and then just swoop it out from the center where the lots of paint is and just swoosh it out. And then you just tap in the center to sort of help it diffuse out a little bit more. And that's how you do it. I don't know if that made any sense to somebody.
I mean, it made sense. I think it made sense.
Okay.
Could I do it? Maybe not, but I think it made sense. Yeah, it might be peak bloom here, too. My truck is very yellow.
It's getting very yellow. Yep. Yep. Next, it could have been better with different paper and stuff. So these are little jellyfish I've been playing with. The square paper just didn't work well for it because it just needs to have the tendrils going, and it didn't happen. So that's a work in progress. I want to do again with a larger watercolor sheet.
This is the view out of my truck window when I got in it on
Nice.
Tuesday. That was a previously clean windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the pollinating here.
And last but not least is the one that I'm going to need people to let me know what these are. So what are these? What are these?
What would you say that is?
And yes, they're supposed to be the same thing. So you don't have to say 2 things because it's supposed to be one thing.
Colors on the jellyfish are really good, right? You're not going to believe these guesses, Audrey.
So the ones that people have, all the things that people said are the guesses of what they are. So I think everyone's right in this.
So my guess was, I'm like, oh, seals.
Yep.
And Audrey's mom guessed manatees.
Manatees, yep.
They're actually koi.
They're koi.
So I think these are all reasonable guesses.
It didn't go well from the down point view with the, so it was really, I need to work on my sketching skills is what this is really saying.
I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, it's awesome. The first guess was koi.
Yeah.
So Ruth was first and first and right. And then Greg said seals, which is
I'm not offended because it totally does look like that. And it's funny. So this is.
Yeah, they look sealish based on the colors koi.
Yeah.
Well, so the reason everybody's guessing mammals is because mammals have horizontal back fins like that.
Yeah.
Seal koi, koi seal, something like that.
Yeah.
I am a red truckman.
I've not tried making Rorschach spots. I've not yet.
I don't know if you can do that with watercolor. It doesn't seem like it would transfer as much, Like you want thick, like dip pen ink for that.
Or like the acrylic. I think it would either run or not transfer, right?
Probably? Yeah, probably both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I did back in school and stuff with the right kind of paper and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I painted, which is a lot. I mean,
these were all this week, huh? Plus the one you gave your mom.
Yeah.
Which is in a frame out there. You could go grab it.
I could go grab it.
Show people your very favorite one.
I don't know if that's my it's my very favorite of the ones that I did. Of that sweet pea type.
We've had the porch cats are really settling in well. This is Big Floof sitting on a chair in our living room, sacked out there. We put a little mat there for her, a little pet mat. Loving that. And then we have Riffy here, curled up in a cat bed upstairs, with her belly up in the air. She's been really liking this. It looks like a cat. It is a cat.
Sorry, I had to talk about pizza.
So, yep. He's got all his brown highlights on display there in the sun.
Yep.
But he's been really doing well. I think they all have. Riffy's been coming downstairs a lot.
She has been coming down. You've been petting her now?
Mm-hmm. She's let me pet her almost every day. I've gotten to pet her once. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty good. So, yep. The cat report is that they are doing good.
Yep.
Oh, there's our bed when it was in process.
Yep.
I don't even know if you saw that, I guess.
Yep.
There's all this stuff we just I had to take off beds and move out of the way, and clearing enough space to make a bed in a bedroom that already had a bed in it is not the easiest. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yep. It's the delicate. This one is a little bit more delicate in terms of the colors. I
really like the petals on these. I think they're great.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's it. Oh, I should probably put all these away. That's Audrey's paint report. It's happening.
Audrey's art hour. Did you guess right? You did. It was a cat.
Yep, that was a cat.
That was a cat. It was actually two cats.
Yanmar, cat.
Yanmar, cats. So, yeah, I think she's doing great with the arting.
I'm trying and having fun. Because there's no right or wrong. It's a process, and I'm learning.
Yeah. And like we were talking about with a lot of those flowers, like, well, I like this part of this one best. And it's like, I like the petals in this one a lot, and like the stems in this one, and that kind of thing. It's like, eventually you put it all together. Well, you did with the one you gave your mom.
It's true.
You put all the things together. It's neat. Yeah, the frame works really well. I think so. Yep. I usually just kind of go for like clear frames, like that one's back. Those back there is glass. But we have this moray eel that we need to get a frame for. Maybe we should do that this weekend with your parents.
It's so lovely. It's an amore.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get some moray eel ink next week.
That's
because,
right. Is that out?
Yeah, it is. Gentleman Joe said he has it in store. I think they also have one called like whale shark or something too. I think there might be two now.
Is it out now?
There might be two, but they're usually there. So, or they're usually at the Atlanta Pen Show.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
If y'all are going to be at the Atlanta Pen Show, find us and say hi.
Yeah, because they're outside Miami-ish area, I think.
That sounds right.
Andrew Line. They're somewhere in Florida. I thought it was Miami.
That sounds right. I would believe it. That sounds right. Yeah. Did I put it on my list already? I'm trying to keep my list of things to get. Whoa, you almost got stabbed in the face. Right in the face. And eel. Yeah. You said sweet pea, you did picture a green bean. Oh, interesting. A sweet pea instead of a sweet pea.
Yep.
Yeah, it is weird that sweet peas are a flower that don't have peas, but
yep. Yep.
Where she goes?
I was mixing up in my head with a peony for some reason. I don't know why. Which I am a bit happy that the sweet pea flower was that and not a peony, because I feel like the peony would be harder to paint. But I'll probably learn how to do that.
Yeah, especially with watercolor, I would think. But I don't know.
But
maybe
not. I'm sure the person I follow has that.
I kind of can't believe the Atlanta Pen Show is next weekend. Like, that's...
It's the usual weekend.
How dare it be April?
Yep.
Let's see.
It's a cat.
Yep. What was that, a giveaway? We're giving away a Delta Dolce Vita oversize? Woo! Yeah!
Oh, that's last year's. It said it's going to be announced.
Oh. Well, still pretty good. Let's see if the schedule is up for this year. Yeah, it must be. Let's see. Friday, show ends at 5. So probably let's do 3 p.m. Eastern time for... wait, is it an Eastern time over there? Yeah, okay. 3 p.m. Eastern time for the live stream then, just to give us plenty of time. That should be plenty of time for the Atlanta show. It's one of the smaller-ish shows. It has been accruing a bunch of small makers, though, so there'll be lots of people to talk to. But there are also, in the big room there, they usually have a lot of people that don't really sell online. And so, like, if you're not at the show, you can't get a hold of them. So I generally don't do a whole lot of talking to them. I'll, like, talk to one or two, but They're usually just like people selling out of their own collections, locals, that kind of thing. They pretty much just come to that show and sell stuff. So that's why I don't spend as much time there. But yeah, it should be. It's usually a good show. Looking forward to it.
We'll see several people in the chat there for sure.
Yep. Usually a lot of people in the chat get to be there. I think Olive Octopus is probably coming because they're almost local for that one. They were just at the Atlanta or the Arkansas Pin Show like last weekend.
So show heavy month.
It really is, especially over there. I've never been to the Arkansas show, but
I did once.
Yeah, you did go once, didn't you?
Yep.
Was that in the before times? Must have been.
Oh, very much so. It was like the year Jim died. It's that year. I mean.
Oh, it's like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but that's coming up soon. I'm going to use my... Oh, dang, I got to find a bracket thing for this.
Yeah, you do.
Well, if I don't have it, it'll be okay. That's just for the... I won't need an extra battery for Atlanta, I don't think, but... Yeah, there's my new camera doohickey, hopefully. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Hopefully it goes well. We'll see. But I don't know. We'll see if my arm falls off.
Right.
If it does, it'll be a shorter show. I can work out.
Will.
You know, just
do that.
A lot of reps. So,
I was just showing my nails. This is the Zoya color of the month called Cricket. So if you want this sort of... I mean, this is a Mike kind of color. This is sort of like a pea soupish sort of aesthetic. But, yep. It's only out for about a month or two, give or take. So if you want, Zoya.com, Cricket. Cricket.
Yep. Neat handles on both sides. Well, right now it has handles.
Not grasshopper. Nope, just Cricket.
I put one on the top, just to see kind of how that goes. They're easy enough to move that I could probably do it during a stream if I needed to. You just you just loosen this up and just kind of put it on the other side. But I figured I'd have one over kind of on one side, and then if I want to hold it this way, I can just do that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. I don't know, but I think it's pretty neat. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But currently, I think it's neat. So, anyway, hey, what's up? How's it going, Kat?
She was licking her toes, what she was doing, as a cat does.
I mean, who doesn't lick a toe?
Oh.
Would you like a...
Oh, she wants treat time.
Would you like a treat? Or
you would? Okay.
There you go. There you go. So, that's that. If you were going to be at the Atlanta Pin Show, then and you want to see something that I've shown here, you want to see it up close or in person or whatever, let me know. If you want to buy ink and stuff and have it delivered there, you can use the... It's not a gimbal, actually. It's just a Holden thing. Going to miss me arguing with the gimbal. Yeah, actually, I think it's a BAL, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll be arguing with this thing. Who knows? But probably not. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you want to order stuff, you can use the code PINSHOWPICKUP at checkout to skip the shipping. And I'll leave a note in there, and I'll bring it to the show with me. So we'll have those. I don't know. I'll probably bring some, just like have them in my bag anyway. So if you want some inks and stuff, come say hi.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah. Glad it sounds good.
I'll be working.
I'm just gonna be working hard.
Come find me. It'll be just two of us, me and Dustin, at the show. So it'll be a busy weekend for sure.
Just the two of you.
Just the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
He and I.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. So...
It's a quiet week. I mean, not quiet, but Mike didn't really put much on the list. So we're not...
Yeah, to be fair, the list was...
very short.
It was a short list, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I mean, I did find... I have a few things that were in my Jet Pins haul and stuff, but that haul's coming out pretty soon, so... she's trying to mute us. She's trying to mute us already, so... Here. Hi. Here, how would you sit on my shoulder?
Yes.
Then you won't mute us as much. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's it. What y'all got? Otherwise, we'll probably call it early because Audrey's parents are here and we're going to eat some pizza. Because it's Friday.
Got some cake to eat, too.
What kind of cake did she make? Cream.
I don't know.
Oh.
Surprise. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gonna sit there and paint. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Tell me about pizza. You're gonna make fish, but it's gonna be, I mean, look, pizza's pretty good.
You should definitely get pizza over fish. I'm sorry.
I'm just not a fish liker. Were we gonna try these? Is that why you brought them in here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll open these up.
Well, I just have never tried them or seen them really.
Yeah,
so.
Neither. And they're gonna be too fresh, but
people. Peeps are very divisive. So some people like Peeps, some people hate Peeps. I enjoy Peeps when they have been sitting open and dried out for at least 4 days or so. They have to be really nice and stale. It's the best.
Which TWSBI did you pick up today, Pennixer?
Probably that blue one that came
I don't think that's out yet.
Is it not?
I think it was on pre-order. Is it actually released now? Because if it is, I might have to grab one. But I didn't think it was out yet.
Yeah,
New arrival.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it came
Oh,
out. Oh, it came out
smokes.
today.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. Add to cart. What size should I get? Nib. She's thinking about it.
I mean,
It's this one.
Are you just gonna keep it as is, or do you want me to grind it or something? It's up to you. Medium or broad, probably.
There you go. It's that one. It's a very dusty blue color. It's nice. You got it with the mullet ink. Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, it looks good. I think it's gonna be a nice dusty blue. I like the black. I think that's neat.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm into it. I like the live shots of it, like the actual photography of it, better than the product shots that we had of it before. I think that's a good color. It almost looks blurple there, though.
It does. I was just gonna say it has more purple tones.
Like a real dark cornflower, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be good.
My local pen store had it, so I took a long break from grading. Nice.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Peeps and Circus Peanuts need the
Circus Penis as well also needs it. It has to have.
And
we
the ones
have
that are
those. My mom got me some of those.
The Hens and Chicks.
The Hens Chicks things. Yeah.
Yeah, we got some that were way too fresh.
Wait,
Like
I
they were
never had
weirdly
them
soft.
fresh. Yeah, not good.
Looks different on white background. Yeah, a little bit. So these are cinnamon churro. I mean, I don't know how you can get that wrong. It sounds like it's gonna be great.
Why are we having like half of the amount? I feel like the specials flavor ones have like half the amount of chicks in it. I don't think that's very fair.
Usually they're like 3 ranks, right?
Yeah, they're usually 3.
The special ones, yeah, they usually have fewer. Probably because if you don't like it, then you're not stuck with 15 of them. You only got 10.
They're gonna be the same price though.
I think they really ought to put them in like 5-packs. You can just like get one, so you get like all the weird flavors all at once. These are so soft. Should I like the Eco? Well, I don't think this one's limited or anything, so I don't think there's any reason to break your. If you're on a no buy or something, there's a lot of cinnamon
they're
down
really
there.
nice glisten now.
Are we getting Mimi's pizza today?
Heck yes, we are.
Nice. Those we get Cinnashugs.
I can smell it.
Dr. Pepper Peeps are really good.
Yeah, those are actually good.
Yeah.
We did try those. We had at the Universal Yums. We had those, and we're like, this isn't gonna be good. It's good. Sorry, this is a snack stream right now, but
This is really good. This is a good churro. This might be better than Dr. Pepper. It actually has a little bit of the Dr. Pepper flavor to it, doesn't it?
I can't remember what it tastes like.
Well, the Dr. Pepper's got like a little bit of a spicy note to it, and this has the same kind of spicy note from the cinnamon. But
I have a question. Belle! Happy crust! Can that dog right there have some crust? Right there? That one?
do we already talk about the art supplies she's been using? We haven't actually talked about the supplies, no. A less buy? Yeah, fair enough.
I can bring in some of my art supplies if anyone would like.
Yeah, go for it. People like your art, it turns out. They like them arts.
For some reason.
Yeah, for some reason they like your art.
Way too much stuff.
Yeah. Mix it with Dr. Pepper, that'd be pretty good. That would be pretty good. Pretty good. Get Dr. Pepper meat steaks. What's a meat steak? Is that just a steak? Steaks are usually meat. You can color eggs using Peeps. I did not know that. Mix it with Dr. Pepper would be pretty good. I think it would be pretty good. I actually don't know when they have those. Surprised how good those special Peep flavors are. You listened to the Top 4 podcast episode? No, I didn't know they had one on Peeps. Dr. Pepper baked beans are good. That sounds good. Dr. Pepper also makes a good cake. You can make a Dr. Pepper cake that's delicious. Where did you have that? Was that a Cracker Barrel thing back in the day? Or was that some Dr. Pepper cake?
It's Coca-Cola cake.
Coca-Cola cake.
At Cracker Barrel.
Oh, meat sticks. I'm like, meat steaks. I mean, that's what steaks are, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Katie, you're
sorry, I just
very
have to work
helpful.
around this cat who knocked over my lists. Hi.
So, number one thing I found out don't deal with plastic or metal or anything. It has that. It's fine. It doesn't go all the way
Is it
through.
a crack? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have a pottery place in Burlington. It's called Hand, Haand. If you've been around for a while, you've seen us talk about that. But it's a local store. And this is one we just got for free because they had like this little. You can hardly even feel it, so it's just surface level.
They have a lot of pottery
Yep.
that's like broken or cracked or wonky, and they just give it away for
Wonky,
free.
yep.
They're just like, take it,
Yeah.
please take it. So
Ceramic is the way to go. You want ceramic and moving paint around. It's so much better. It beads up weirdly on plastic and metal too. It just does not flow right. Get yourself a cheap whatever. It doesn't have just any sort of that. So it's so much better. Showed you this is my fan instead of using a hair dryer. This is just a little portable fan to dry things faster. Masking tape, of course, just normal masking tape. This is what I've been using. This is a Elizabeth Newton pen case. Or pen case. It's supposed to be a pen case, but I've been putting it's long enough to have my brushes that I've been carrying back and forth. So that's where my
and
travel.
long enough for them to not hit the top of that.
It doesn't
That's
hit
pretty
the
impressive.
top. So yeah, this is the one I had that was the tallest. What else do I have? The masking fluid I already showed. So I have a few palettes that I use. Where's the one? It's caught down here. Oh, and here are my brushes. So this is the thing I sort of said. This was the Penquisition. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
But it's for pencils, but it was a prototype. But I'm sure if you mentioned to Evan, who's sometimes here in the chat, it's a smaller slots, so it's actually perfect for even my large brushes it's well big enough for those. But a micron pen, pencil, a little ruler, the usual stuff that you might need, and a little pipette to add a little bit of water to activate the watercolors. This is my mostly Winsor Newton. That's not true. This is my sort of random assortment. A lot of it over here is either Daniel Smith paints or Winsor Newton Professional Series. But I've sort of done it based on color family. So yeah, that's that one. I don't use this. This is sort of my backup and a sort I have at home, but this is the one I've been using the most. And some of the swatches, which I need to do it for this one, but it keeps changing as I get more. So I need to like be happy with one and set it and be done so I can swatch it and know which ones each one's. Because sometimes what's that one? It's dark. It's in the blues, but it's dark. I don't know, you know.
Living dangerously.
And then
See
this
your pants.
one is obviously the one that I use the most. This is the Ruin Small. It's a Polish company, and he does those, and you can get it at Jackson's Art, who's out of the UK, but they have a warehouse in the US as well in Maine. Their watercolor sale just started today and goes through like April 4th. So not every brand of watercolor, but a lot of the watercolors on sale up to 20% off. So if you need any, I don't need any, but I'm looking to see because they have a lot of brands that are a bit harder to find, including the Roman Small, which is on sale as well. So if you like anything and we're going to try it, I'm really enjoying it. This is the one I use the most, but it has pretty much the main things. One thing I found that annoys me is that sap green, every single brand has a way different sap green. Like it's not even close to being universal standard across different colors. So that's one thing that annoyed me. But yes, I've been enjoying these, and it's a really good price point as well. So, yep.
Jerkface really likes masking fluids. This is very satisfying.
Really, see, it was fun to like peel it off and everything, but I need to find a better applicator tool. Because I feel like there has to be a better tool than a brush necessarily that's this kind. I feel like using, whiteout and stuff, like having a little sponge, like tiny little sponge thing or something might be a good thing. Does that sound weird? I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway. So, unfortunately, I have a few Rosemary & Co. brushes that I've been using. So, like, this is one. I'm enjoying these. It's the Anna Mason series. And these are really good. It's not that expensive. So, Rosemary & Co. have really good, which I didn't know you knew about those, David. The other one that I've really been enjoying is Jackson's themselves it's the S700 series. It's really good. I've been using this quite a bit at work lately, so I've been enjoying that. So they're cheaper just because I think people think that they're made by other brands that are good, just sort of private labeled as Jackson's. So, yeah.
It's masking fluid in a pen and a bottle with a needle applicator. So, like, something like this?
Something like that?
Because I'm sure I have an extra one of these I could give you. Yeah, Arches is the fancy paper.
So, Arches is really good.
What is it?
Arches?
Arsh? A-R-S-H?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was arch.
It is like that, but it's French.
Oh.
It's Arche, I guess. That's what I hear. That's I think the proper way to say it. So Arches or Arche.
Oh, people use ruling pens. Oh, I have a ruling pen. I've never had a use for it. You should totally give that a try.
I don't know what a ruling pen is. Is that the one they like press down?
No. That's the one. So it has like the bolt in the side, and like the two pieces are kind of like this.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You just show me later.
Well, I mean, it's like right here.
Oh, so Arches is good. Waterford, Saunders is really good.
Actually, the next one.
And I was potentially going to try Baohong, which is a Chinese brand that apparently is sort of, it's not exactly like Arche, but it's a sort of similar vein.
That's a ruling pen. So you use this to adjust how far the tines are apart?
So you sort of fill it and sort of...
Well, you just kind of like, you dip it in and like stuff will be in there.
In
so it's
between
like a dip pen, but you need like thicker, like ink is... if you have dip pen ink, like the thick stuff, lacquery stuff, it'll work.
So
but
that
fountain
might
pen
work
ink, it's
okay.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So you can give it a shot.
Yeah.
Not like I'm using this for anything.
Interesting. Okay.
So. Might be interesting. You mostly use silly putty for masking material these days. Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have also seen people use crayon as like part of the art. So obviously the watercolor just goes around it. So if you have like a white crayon or something, it sort of gives a nice, and you put some dark watercolor around it, you actually can see it, which usually like white paper, you can't see the white crayon, but it would be good for that. So it's sort of not masking fluid, but it sort of gives you that sort of dimensional look to it. So yeah, the Baohong, and the one thing I noticed is that apparently postcards are about 4x6, and they have like postcard type size for the Baohong on Amazon. So I was considering getting some of that because people are saying, why don't you sell watercolor postcards? So I could do quick little postcard things, but yeah, crayon resist painting. There you go. That's a good way. Yeah.
Little arches.
Put a link of in art stuff on Discord for. I missed what it was though. I know I missed it.
Put a link in art stuff on Discord. Dustin did.
So the brushes that I've been using mostly are the Princeton Velvet Touch. Oh, very popular.
Oh, we have some of these. What do you use this for?
I use those for...
No, not you, Dustin.
Oh.
That's the link you put in there.
Oh, can you use it for the masking fluid? Does it stick to it because it's silicone?
I don't know. For applying masking fluid.
There you go.
We've already got some of those.
I have some, but not all those shapes necessarily, but several.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Maybe all of them. I know we have a big set of those.
Yeah.
Yep. We got them for using for clay.
For clay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
cool.
Dustin gave me suggestions for other brushes. It's in my Amazon cart.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones I like are the Princeton Snap brushes as well. They work fine. Yep, Snap. And then the Rosemary & Co. are my traveling ones. But, yeah. And this is the one I was using for the masking fluid, as you can see. Because it has
Masking fluid.
masking yeah.
Goop.
Scoop. Yeah, sable brushes. that's part of the reason that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the one I was considering getting is a sable / like it's synthetic and sable together, so it sort of makes. Sable, I hear, is good because it's good for water retention, but doesn't have a lot of snap, so it doesn't, the way it moves. So having it a little bit of both, it gets a snap from the synthetic, and then it holds more water because of the sable hairs. So, hi Claire.
Hey Claire. Just good. Oh, I think the silver black velvet are just as good as sable or squirrel.
So. The thing I found for brushes, paper, there's definite paper brands. It's like maybe 5 brands for the most part are good. And you might prefer one or the other, but it's pretty well defined on the ones that are the best. And that really matters. Paints and brushes, not as much. Like, you can find the thing, what's perfect for you is
Or down like preference or something?
Preference and your hand, like a pen, It's like some people like ones that flow are very expressive in what you can do. Some people like more intricate and like a little more snap to it. It just sort of depends. And there's no right or wrong, but I find a little bit more leeway in brushes. Yeah.
Like right with a Schmidt nib versus a pilot. Interesting. I don't know what any of that means, but I got some rosemary. Oh, whenever you're in the UK. Well. I should send Sugar Turtle gold embossed invitations every week. I don't even. I've never done gold embossing. Well, I guess back in the day I might have. My mom had one of those like embossing gun things. I've never done that. Never done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get. We need to send him a message or something every time we start, so he remembers.
That's the one thing I do. The fine point is sometimes hard to get. So, yeah.
Cool. Next week will be early for the. Oh yeah, next week will be early for Atlanta. Are you gonna be at Atlanta, Tom? Probably not, right?
David, if you're ever in the UK. So the thing is, I wanted to try the sable brushes from Rosemary & Co. because they're still a little bit cheaper in terms of, they're still sable brushes, so they're the same sort of thing, but they're just cheaper because they're just cheaper, and it's a smaller brand.
There's more sables over there.
But you can't import them to the U.S.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because of animal cruelty?
Likely. Or just animal, but...
East Coasters, you can see the solar eclipse tomorrow? I had no idea there was... Atlanta got actually too late.
Yeah,
that's too bad.
Tom's not gonna be in Atlanta. Chicago's next.
Well, Chicago's still up in the air for me, so I don't know
And me
yet.
too.
And Audrey too. Yeah, Audrey's not sure if she's going, so
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure if I'm going.
Yeah.
It's a rolling thing. I'm not gonna go if she's not. But
Oh, the other thing that's in here, I enjoy having white gouache. Having a few colors of gouache, I think is really fun. So that's another thing. I have 1 tube of gouache, and
I googled solar eclipse and it did a solar eclipse on the
look at
screen.
that.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
What states can see it? How to see a partial thing? Surely there's one that has like a map or something. How does it work? I mean, I know how.
Yeah.
I know how a solar eclipse works.
So I'm gonna tell my parent I'm gonna order pizza right now. If that's okay with everyone, I'm gonna be ordering some pizza.
It's not looking good for us.
For us, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's way too far north. We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in this zone really.
Yeah, a little bit too north.
Yeah, too far north. Some of the U.S. will get it, but like Russell
Russell, you
Russell will
might
be able
be
to
able to get
see
it.
it. I don't know who else is up in that area. Bijou Sarah, she's in the chat. She'll be up there.
Yeah. Tom might be able to.
Oh yeah, Tom. Tom, you're up there. Yep. You can do that for sure. Probably. Oh, here we go. Boston, Mass. Partial begins at 6:30 a.m. Maximum at 6:38 a.m. Baltimore. Probably. Greg here is up for. Well, I don't know. I don't know where you are exactly.
1%.
Yeah, that's not very much. Boston 43 though. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Portland,
New York,
Maine.
too.
That's
got a lot of New Yorks.
Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
I don't know if you have any Nova Scotians.
Yeah.
Nook, Greenland. We've got
St.
Reykjavik.
John's. St. John's is getting a lot.
Yeah, Reykjavik, St. John's. Yeah. Nope, not us. Not us. What time is it? 3 a.m. No, it'll be 3 a.m. It's earlier it's in the morning, like 6. Looks like 6 or 7, depending on where you are on the East Coast. So it wouldn't be too bad. Oh, Gettysburg. I'm not sure exactly where that is. I'm 100% honest. Like as far as like that, like looking at this sliver of the globe over here, like this thing. I don't think I could. I don't know where Gettysburg is in relation to this. It'd probably be down here-ish. I think you're out of the zone.
You're in the zone. Auto zone.
Might be having a snowstorm. That will make it harder to see the not sun at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
That's true.
Should I get almonds on the pizza?
I'm going to go no.
Okay. Well,
Hard pass.
Okay. Well,
Hard pass.
okay.
Thanks.
Fine.
Thanks. Yeah. Yup. You're asleep then? I mean, I'm asleep then too, but like I might get up for a good solar eclipse. I like a solar eclipse if I can see it. I don't know. If the sun is nice. Maybe. During an intense snowstorm, it's very easy to not see the sun. That's true. Like it's an entire eclipse. It's eclipsed by a snowstorm, in fact.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty serious kind of eclipse. Oh yeah, there's a couple of other things that were.
Oh yeah, that's what we were going to talk about.
Remind me about this. Hey, what do y'all think about this pen though?
Look, it's sold out on drum ghouls and stuff, so it's.
There we go. There's the 4x. It's too big. What the deuce? That was weird. Here it is. Custom of the recent lunar eclipse is more cool than you expected. I like a lunar eclipse because you can look at it. Solar eclipse, like you really shouldn't. You got to make yourself a pinhole camera or something, which I did out of a cereal box. It was very cool. Last time we had a big eclipse here. It was pretty neat. What do you think about this one? I am way on the fence. Just get your first retro in a while. It's better than you remember. Yeah, I like retros. Very intense. Did you order one? No, I have not. I have not ordered one. I'm not sure I like it. Which will match your Boker Mermaid knife? I probably would.
I don't mind it as much as you, but I don't love it enough for the price.
Yeah,
it's
$88 is kind of a lot. Yeah, this is a lot of anodizing.
And I understand why it's that price, but it's not worth it for me, is all. But, it's fine. It reminds me of some, like, this sounds terrible to say, like, a cheap pen that you can get that sort of is trying to look like this, but this is actually the good version that it's trying to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like those kitschy sort of ones, but this is the actual good version of what that's trying to be, and I don't like those.
It's the good, like Lisa Frank version?
Yeah, exactly.
I do like the little seashell. That's fun.
Seashell, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I think for $88, I'm probably going to skip this one. It's neat, but I don't know. I don't know if I like it. There's 683 of them. They also have it in fountain pen, of course.
Yeah.
Well, not of course. I guess they sometimes don't, but I actually have to look for a mermaid. Oh, exclusives and poppers. There we go. I don't know if it's going to have fountain pens in it, though. It doesn't. Mermaid. They might not have it here either. They had it at Gold Spot, but I think they're gone now. Oh. Yeah, they didn't. They actually didn't get any of them. The fountain pen version. Or if they did, they're gone.
Yeah, Drum Ghouls, I think, did.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them in a couple other places. but mostly sold. It seems like you hate it. Hot take. Yeah, I don't think it's for me. I don't know. Like it's one of those things I think I should want, but I don't really want this one. So I think I'm safe. I will be marked safe from this retro, I believe, which is fine. Like I don't have to get them all. I'm not really a collector. I just like them. What else is on here? Oh, this is cool and kind of tempting. Only kind of though, I think. This is the Momento Zio Grande 2.0 in a Brooks material. That looks pretty good. It's got that rose gold.
It's the bigger one.
Yeah,
that's why I like the smaller one because I mean,
like cheap gas station knives. Yeah, it's got that kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll look better than those in general.
Yes, I totally agree.
I am a little tempted by this. I do like the grande size a lot. 380 is quite a lot, even with store credits. So I don't know. And this one looks too much like meat. I don't know. It's
It does look.
It's too marbled for me.
At Franklin Christoph, we had one pen
it looked like
that
bacon.
was the bacon pen.
Yeah.
I believe it was a woodshed acrylic, but you might be able to find a bacon pen. Some of you out there have that.
Denise says her Retro 51 Poe Raven is ranking so well with the FC Raven nib.
Perfect. I'm glad. It looked really good.
Yeah. I don't say meat. It does, though, right? This is a special edition of the Tuzu.
Well, that's a different color. Yeah, they have more colors now.
Yeah. They have more colors now, and this one's translucent.
Which one did you get in the?
I ended up getting the gray one.
It was the gray. Okay.
Yeah, it's this one is one I got. It's like a very concrete-y, slatey gray. Can't remember exactly. Here it is.
Why?
This is my Tuzu, which writes really nicely. He still keeps the nib going really well. I think it's a nice pen. The grip section switchy thing is kind of a gimmick, and I think for people who've been using fountain pens for a long time, it's not one you really need. How are the nibs? The nibs are good. I mean, I've only got one of them, so my sample size is small.
Oh, there might be an FC Bacon on eBay right now. Wow, somebody go get it.
But they are they're kind of lammy-ish, these nibs, but they're pretty big. And this has been a very nice nib, I think, so far. I've had no problems with it.
Yeah.
I don't think I got around to doing a video on this. I need to do that.
Because you still have the box over there. I keep being like, let's get rid of this box.
Audrey keeps trying to throw away boxes. I'm like, no, I haven't done that review yet. So
it's one of those things that I don't know if
I had a translucent navy. I didn't know the navy was translucent. This is
more
one everybody
colors necessarily, but I like this color.
I think it's a pen that people might collect.
Yeah,
like
could.
Like Lamies and stuff. I don't see why people necessarily wouldn't.
The light blue.
Light blue is good. I
actually.
think. That's new. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's very good.
Yeah.
The green, this sort of like seafoam green, was the hot one at the time, and I couldn't get it.
Yeah,
it was sold out everywhere immediately.
Yep, it was.
I like that blue though. The blue is the best one, I think. The light blue.
More than the translucent one.
Yeah, translucent one's fine. I mean, it's purple, so that's nice, but I think the blue's better.
Yeah.
They also have these here now, which is kind of cool. These are their Fude nibs, which are inexpensive.
Oh yeah, they're super cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. You can actually, I think, take the nibs out and put them in other stuff. Maybe I was hearing, or it's like use them on their own because they're actually very good.
So
I've never seen these. I hear they've been in like art supply stores.
Yeah.
They have different angles.
So I wonder how different they are than the Hokoro Fude, because I didn't love that one.
The Fude was a lot better than the stub. I think the Fude was okay. It's the stub one I didn't like.
It was just okay, but it could have just been it being a dip nib. So yeah. That's that one.
I think this is a pretty good angle. I mean, it'll be fed like a fountain pen, so it'll be that. But yeah, this is okay. I don't think it's great, but I think it's okay. I don't like the Hokoro that much. You can bring both to Atlanta. I mean, I'm probably going to get one. They're only $17. It'd be good to have for review or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it nicer than the Compass or the Prophet Junior? I mean, I think so.
Oh, that dog's going to be barking because my parents are leaving.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they just left.
You can bring both to Atlanta? I mean, yeah, go for it. I may only
like
get
that
one.
pink one.
I like the pink one, huh?
Of course.
I can only get it in 40-degree angle.
Okay.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't need the giant one. Look, here's the thing. You can always make a 40 into a 55.
That's true.
Just like that. Add to cart. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm glad those are available in a pen store.
What about the tiny bow?
Tiny Bow or Tiny Raymonds?
Yeah.
Tiny Raymonds.
Yeah.
Oh, they call it soy here.
Yeah.
That's
Soy
the
awesome.
that's the one that used to be Oriental flavor, which never meant anything to anybody.
Nope.
It's like, I don't know, soyish.
Soy, yeah.
Shrimply satisfying. It's pretty good. Those are pretty fun.
Yes, Dustin, that's exactly it. If that's what the problem was, the tines are so that moves and it feels scratchy. I remember feeling scratchy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the 2.0 just isn't good. Let's see. Probably see you stream in Atlanta. I wonder if like some other people sometimes. It's totally fine.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Can I leave my animal here?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Like, can you take my dog?
Good luck with them. I brought treats,
Okay.
so if one doesn't work, try the other.
Okay. It'll be fine.
He's gonna be-
Oh, he'll be a pain, but thank
No,
you.
he's
Bye.
fine.
Bye.
See ya. Thanks for getting pizza for us.
My pleasure.
Oh.
Got head whipped there by the snoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, if you see me streaming, like, say hi. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Although, I have to tell you, I may not notice you if you... if I don't notice you, don't take it personally. One of my really good friends was trying to get me to notice him during the
He
Baltimore
wanted
stream.
to be noticed, and Mike kept...
I didn't even know he was there until afterwards. He's like, oh yeah, I was following you around for a while, like, trying to get in the shot, and he's like, you kept like going around me. Because I am fairly careful when I'm doing those live streams to like keep most of the crowd out of it unless they obviously want to be or unless I know them. But so if I don't know who it is, like I just kind of like, I don't know, I maneuver around him. He's like, you just kept going around me, like you were in the zone, didn't even know I was there. Like, yeah, weird. I didn't know. So if I don't like acknowledge you while I'm streaming,
That's why.
that's it. It's not personal. I just literally didn't see you. My brain gets in the zone. So anyway,
I don't think it's a new washi.
look, I've got a lot of washi at the moment, and actually our local washi hookup is super good.
They've got really increased.
So Crazy Allen's Michelle will buy washi with like us in mind. So
And every time we go in there, she's
like, "Did you see that washi though?"
Michelle literally comes up and takes us around the whole store showing us everything, which is so nice, but also so hard on the wallet. 'Cause Mike's like, well, yeah, I gotta get this.
Look at these birds. Just look at the side eye these birds are dropping.
Yeah.
That is some lethal side eye. And also, where's my other one? I had another one. I was just using it. I must have put it back in the drawer.
This little
Oh yeah, this one.
is really trying to move. Oh, yeah.
This is from Robot Dance Battle. It's a very like exhausted chicken, which I kind of love. Just a grumpy chick. So.
Have you shown these?
No, I haven't actually. That's part of the.
Oh, well, you can give them a little.
So this was something I grabbed from JetPens. So my JetPens unboxing is coming out soon. Never understood the why of washi tape. Oh, I use it.
There's lots of.
Yeah, there's so many whys. Yeah, so go to the seminars, but I use them all the time. One of the things I like about ones like this is that you can cut out a frame. So these are like stamp-like, and so you just cut them along the perforations, and it's just like a nice little
Sticker.
Yeah, it's like it's just a sticker.
Yeah.
And these you can also just cut out like a single frame. So I just cut out a frame of this like face down chicken or whatever, and just put it like, be like, I was tired today or whatever. So this is not washi tape; it's PET tape, which is a plastic thing. But this is like in a little old timey film canister, which is real fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it's super great. If you're an old and remember film,
Yeah.
you pull it out and it's just like a bunch of stickers. So many stickers. I think it's like 50 designs repeated 3 times or something like that. It's a lot of stickers. Like it just kind of keeps going. But they're like really fun, like little this little lifestyle things, which are really cool. But you then just sort of wind it back up, and away you go. So yeah, this is a really fun little thing of stickers. It's not the cheapest thing ever. It's like $14 for this. It's a lot of stickers, but and it's like very portable. So if you're a person that journals on the go or something like that,
You don't have to worry. They're easier than flake stickers and Yeah.
You can just chuck it in your bag
Yeah.
because I mean you're not going to hurt it. It's in a canister. So yeah, this is from Enjoy the Little Things from what's the brand? Oh, there it is. Moo Lifestyle. So once you start buying washi, you can't stop. That's probably true. Probably
It
true.
is fairly inexpensive, so it is unfortunately easy to buy.
Oh, washi? Yeah. That's true. So you can actually get it in a lot of places now. I saw they had a whole wall of it at Michael's when I was in there.
Yeah.
Or not a whole wall, but like a big
lot,
section of it, which was, that's pretty impressive. You can find it at like Target sometimes.
Yeah, they do. have it.
Not like the really good washi. You're not going to find this cool stuff
Like
there.
the 3M or like Scotch brand washi that they do now.
The 3M and there's a couple others that'll show up, but like this one's a little bit more, but it was like $8 for a roll of washi. I don't know. It's 5 meters. That'll last me a while.
Yeah.
So, you'd love if you could reuse the film canister. Yeah, I don't know if you can or not.
Yeah.
Maybe it comes apart and you can like reload it. There was a version like that. Well, actually, it might come apart.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I see
I've never tried.
I see a seam. It's got clips.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know if they sell refills, but they could. Like, I feel like that might be a thing that's user serviceable. Maybe. I don't know. But they made some that are on like little spools, like a what do you call it? Like a bobbin.
Yeah.
Sort of situation, like a sewing bobbin.
Yeah.
And those are really cool, and you can reload those. They actually have a little machine for it. Oh, you can. The bottom pops off. This one, it looks like the side pops off on this one. Like the top does or something. I don't know. It's interesting, though. I think it's kind of cool. Oh, if you had like a legit film canister, you could absolutely pop the bottom off and then like just roll up stickers in it. That might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or just regular washi tape. That'd actually be really neat. I don't have any of those canisters, but just roll it around the little spindle in there and
Yeah, the Kikuyu bobbin thing.
Yeah, Kikuyu. Yep. So this is a really neat little gadget. So yeah, there'll be fun stuff in that unboxing. Some stuff I'm still testing out, some regular pens, some paper, some all kinds of stuff. So that video is like half an hour long. Because
I enjoy watching. I watch lots of long videos.
I do too.
Long form.
I do too. It's just longer than I usually do, but I tried a lot of stuff. I did a lot of things. So you bought the bobbin maker for Stinks. Wanted to keep it for yourself. Was you're a good friend? That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice of you. Stinks and Petals. All right, folks. It's after 6:30, and so I'm
I
gonna
need to feed those cats.
Yeah, we gotta feed some cats and get them fed before the pizza comes.
Pizza comes.
So thanks very much for hanging out with us today. I'll see you next week for a live pin show video from Atlanta.
There's a little dog down here. She says, "I want crust. Have a good weekend."
Well, they said that they love that snoot, and so we can give her some crust.
Good.
So that's good.
Thank goodness.
So that's good.
If you haven't like the video. Subscribe if you're
still
not.
Can't work out if you can buy the tickets for Atlanta in advance. Almost certainly not.
I would just go to. It's not
You just
one
do
of
it at
those.
the door. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
If you sign up for the weekend, I think in advance, and they'll like print you a name tag or something, but it's not a big deal. They're not very digital at the Atlanta Pin Show. It's run by like 3 people. It's a very small crew. So
Jimmy and his family, basically.
I think it's just Jimmy and then like some other. I don't know. Are they in the family?
I thought so, but
I actually don't know the people that are usually the best names off the top of my head.
for crust, Ruth.
For great crusts. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it.
Scraggles up. You see her snoot. Can this little dog right here have some crust? Look at her. Look at her tail. She's hoping for it so much.
She's really hoping for a crust. So
Good.
So yeah, don't worry about buying them ahead of time. Just get them at the door.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, that's it, folks. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We will see y'all next week. I'll see you probably on Tuesday on Twitch.
Yep.
Not on Thursday on Twitch because that's travel day.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it. We'll see you. We'll see you next week. Take care of yourselves. Think of what you put in the world. Make it a better place. Trust a bivalve.
I'm not trusting a bivalve. Hint. Don't trust a bivalve. It's coming.
Bivalves are coming.
Bivalves are coming in the house.
Look, I don't
soon.
know. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything until in my actual hands,
well.
my human hands.
Okay.
But thanks very much. We'll see y'all later. Brahe, trio,
Brahe,
water bus, all
trio,
the
water
things.
bus.
Bye.